Kalyanam Sandarshayami Vel Muruganakkum
Gajananam Bhutaganadisevitam Kavikta Jambu Panasarabhakshitam Umasutam Shokha Virasa Karanam Namami Vigneswara Pada Pankajam Appamode aval pore kappiya kadimugan adipeni katridum adiyavar buddhiyil uraibavar katpadam yenarvinai kadideyum mattavum adiyavum vaithidum
Namaskarams to you all. Today we are going to celebrate the divine marriage of Valli to Subramanya or Kartikeya. As a matter of tradition, Devasena's marriage is also celebrated at the same time. As you all probably know, Valli, just like all of us, represents Jivatma and Muruga represents Paramatma. After the Jivatma completely surrenders herself to God, God comes down to shower His grace upon Valli. We are all like Valli, Jivatmas, and there is only one Purusha in the whole universe, which is God. Most of the stories or incidents in this Puranic tale of Valli Kalyanam represent various stages of this whole story, of how Jivatma unites with Paramatma. Also, Muruga, along with Valli and Devasena, represents three aspects of power. The spear or veil, which you see with Muruga, represents Jnana Shakti or the power of wisdom. Devasena represents the power of action, and Valli represents the power of aspiration. In fact, even in our real life here, we usually go through these three stages. We need to accomplish anything, we need the wisdom to choose the action, and we need the aspiration to go after it, and then the creation and the action, which accomplishes the job. So they symbolizes Jnana Shakti, Ichcha Shakti, and Kriya Shakti. By worshipping these three aspects of the power, we believe that we will achieve the three Purusharthas, or the main aims of life: Dharma, Artha and Kama, or virtuousness and prosperity and desire. And then this will lead to moksha, or liberation. Today, religious rituals and musical traditions will be combined in a glorious manner in this function. Let me explain the tradition briefly. As you all know, Adi Shankara established the Shanmata, the 6 ways of worshipping that one God, by worshipping any one of the 6 deities: Shiva, Vishnu, Shakti, Surya, Ganapati, and Kumara or Kartikeya. Right now, the 6 methods, if you wish, 6 aspects, mainly are here as 2 basic divisions, Saiva and Vaishnava. And Subramanya represents a glorious bridge between the two, because according to Purana, Valli and Devasena were Vishnu's daughters in a previous birth, and also Muruga's mother, Parvati or Shakti, is considered as Vishnu's sister. So, in a sense, you can think of the 6-faced Lord, Kartikeya. The 6 faces represent all the Shanmatas, the 6 deities. And you should also remember that in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says, Senaninam aham skandaha. Among the army generals, I am Skanda. So says Krishna. And Arunagirinatha, a saint who lived in 15th century, he is perhaps the greatest devotee of Skanda or Subramanya. All his hymns contain glorious tributes to all the main deities of the Hindu pantheon. This is a feature not usually found in most of the Saivite and Vaishnavite hymns. And he visited almost all the temples which were popular in his time and sang about the glory of God. In fact, I can think of only 3 people who have done such things: Adi Shankara, Arunagirinatha, and Muthuswami Dikshidhar of the musical trinity. These are the 3 people who went to all the temples and sang about all the gods. As is well known, Adi Shankara was suffering from an affliction brought in by a witchcraft, it is told. Then he went to Tiruchendur in the South India, a temple of Lord Subramanya, and spontaneously, on seeing the Lord, the Subramanya Bhujanga came out of his mouth, and he worshipped Subramanya, and it is told that he got cured of the affliction. Such is just one example of the power of worshipping Subramanya. The songs that you have heard and will be sung today have all been chosen from the 9 gems or 9 types of songs composed by Saint Arunagirinatha. The selection and music was done by Guruji Raghavan of Delhi, whose entire life was devoted to propagating Arunagirinatha's works. Incidentally, I should point out that it was Sringeri Acharya who gave the title Tiruppugal Tondan, or servant of Tiruppugal, to Guruji Raghavan. So it is very appropriate that we are also celebrating by singing his music in this temple today. Let me explain the main features of the Kalyanotsava. We now sang some Tiruppugal songs. They consist of few prayers to Ganapati, and then we sang songs composed in six important sthalas or places which are considered very important for Muruga. They consist of places like Palani, Swami Malai, and then Tiruchendur, where he vanquishes the demons Surapadma and Taraka and so on. They represent ego. And then Tirupparangundram, where by tradition he marries Devasena. Devasena is offered by Indra for saving Devas from the clutches of the demons. The last place we sang is Tiruttani in South India, where by tradition this is where he marries Valli. So we are stopping at that particular place now. The marriage songs, which again have been taken from Arunagirinatha's word, will focus on first welcoming the bridegroom, exchange of garlands, swinging on the swing, introduction of bride and groom or pravaram, then kanyadanam, giving away the bride, giving the marriage sari, tying the mangala sutra, and saptapati are 7 steps, and finally asirvadam are blessings and mangalam. For the saptapati, we will sing the Tirupur songs corresponding to the 5 Panchabhuta Sthalas. These are the 5 places favorite to Shiva. They are Kanchipuram, Jambukeswaram, Kalahasti, Arunachalam and Chidambara. Along with that 5, we will also sing a song composed at Valli Malai, the place for Valli. And the last one will be the last abode or the 6th place of Muruga, known as Solai Malai, and then Kandaranabhuti. Now, I think Subramanya is waiting impatiently. Before invoking his anger, I will conclude my speech and let us proceed with the marriage proceedings. Thank you for your patience.
வள்ளியை மனம் புரிய வர வேணுமே, வர வேணுமே, வர வேணுமே. வள்ளியை மனம் புரிய வர வேணுமே, வர வேணுமே, வர வேணுமே. குழலி மனம் புரிய வர வேணுமே.
மகள் எங்கள் வள்ளி நாயகியே முருகா எங்கள் வள்ளி நாயகியே.
மாலை மாற்றினான் முருகன், மாலை மாற்றினான், மாலை மாற்றினான் முருகன், மாலை மாற்றினான், மாலை மாற்றினான் முருகன், மாலை மாற்றினான். முதலிவே முருகனுக்கு மாலை சூட்டினாள் வள்ளி மாலை சூட்டினாள் மாலை சூட்டினாள் வள்ளி மாலை சூட்டினாள் மாலை மாற்றினான் முருகன் மாலை மாற்றினான் 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 கையினரிடம் வீரனதனில் இலகுத்தினை கிளி கழிய இனிது பயில் சிறுமியான வள்ளி பிராட்டிக்கு மாலை மாற்றினான் முருகன் மாலை மாற்றினான் மாலை மாற்றினான் முருகன் மாலை மாற்றினான் சிவாய சம்பு குரு பரகுமார குரு பரகுமார அடிய தமையாட வந்த பெருமாளே நவநீத மூதிருடி உரலோடே ஒன்றும் ஹரி ரகுராமன் சிந்தை மகள் மருகோனே ஆடிரோஞ்சல் திங்களும் செங்கதிரும் அங்குலும் தங்குமுய அங்குலும் தங்குமுய தென்பரம் துள்ளிதுரை பெருமாளே சந்திரமுகம் செயல்கொள் சுந்தர குர பெண்ணோடு சம்பு புகழ் செந்தில் மகள் தம்பிரானே பாரிஜமளிக்கும் உபகாரக்காரரும் மாசில் உயிருக்குயிரும் ஆசில் உணர்வு குணரும் வானிலடுவு கழுவு பாயக்கார முருகனுட கண்ணூஞ்சல்லாடுகின்றார் வள்ளி பிராட்டி கண்ணூஞ்சல்லாடுகின்றார் வள்ளி பிராட்டி
सर्पराजाय धीमहि तन्नः सर्पः प्रचोदयात् कल्याणोत्सवाङ्गत्वेन अस्मिन् रक्षासूत्रे सर्पदेवतां ध्यायामि आवाहयामि पूजयामि गन्धं परिकल्पयामि कल्पयामि यं वायुवात्मन् महाधूपं कल्पयामि तं तेजोमयात्मन् महादीपं कल्पयामि सर्वात्मे ताम्बूलादि सर्वोपचार पूजाराधनं समर्पयामि मध्यमिदं वातेन सगरेण रक्षाबन्धनमुहूर्तस्य मुहूर्तोऽस्ति भवन्तो मुहूर्तस्तु मुहूर्तोऽस्तु आगतवराय गृहस्थाश्रमयोग्यतासिद्ध्यर्थे धारणं करिष्ये ब्रह्मजिज्ञानमृतपुरस्ताद् विष्ठासपष्टयोः यज्ञसूत्रे ब्रह्माणमावाहयामि तं विष्णुरविचक्रमे श्रेदानुरे रुद्राय विष्णुवादित्यसे भोजनचिन्तकं हृदये रक्षासूत्रे रुद्रमावाहयामि नागमावाहयामि ओङ्कारमावाहयामि अग्निमावाहयामि प्रजापतिमावाहयामि कन्यादानमुहूर्तस्तु मुहूर्तोऽस्त्विति भवन्तो न गृह्णन्तो स्वमुहूर्तमस्तु सुप्रतिष्ठितमस्तु कन्यादानाङ्गत्वेन चूर्णिकामन्त्रपठनं करिष्ये आवहजातवेदो लक्ष्मीमदपगामिनी यस्यां हिरण्यं प्रभूतं गावो दास्योश्वान् पुरुषानहं महादेव्यै च विद्महे विष्णुपत्न्यै च धीमहि तन्नो लक्ष्मीः प्रचोदयात्
முருகா 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 முருகா
Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Today's event was both a mixture of Vedic as well as the tradition of Tiruppugal, the Kalyanam of Valli, and actually we performed both Devayanai and Valli with Muruga. As it was explained, Jivatma, the most important Jivatma's meeting with Paramatma, that is the surrender of God to God. I mean, Valli is exceptionally a good story that where simple people, by sheer devotion, can reach God. I think that's a purpose. And today's ceremony was very well organized and very well conducted, and takes the essence of what our Hinduism is all about. Tiruppugal has got all the Vedic mantras, but as you all know, one of the ways one can reach God is through bhakti. That is why today's event is very, very significant, because Valli symbolizes the Bhakti Marga, and that is an event. The Tiruppugal songs were all have been selected, and we owe to our Guruji Raghavan as well as Tara Mami for setting up this particular method of singing, and I think everybody singing in unison and the chanting of Vedic mantras makes it a real divine and very significant atmosphere. Thank you.
Hi, I participated in the Valli Kalyanam celebration at SVBF. It was very well organized by the devotees in preparing all the materials for the celebration, and also planning and celebrating in a great manner. We sang Tiruppugal, which has been composed in Tamil in 5th century by Saint Arunagirinadar. All songs have a special spiritual meaning as well guidance for common people, and it was such a wonderful, peaceful and spiritual feeling I went through when I was participating in this event. Thank you.